Hi, thanks for joining. It's Manisha and Nair from Ifstyledanced. Now before I get into the video, there's two things I want to quickly mention. The first thing is that anything that I talk about related to postpartum is solely based on my experience. Everyone has radically different postpartum journeys and our bodies are so different. I just thought I'd share my thoughts with you with the hopes that it'll help you too. And the second thing is that even if you're not going through postpartum, this video is really just about getting back into your closet. So if you're having a hard time getting into your wardrobe and you're not really sure why, I hope this video helps you too. Now this is my first baby, so I really didn't put a lot of thought into what postpartum might be like for me, especially when it came to clothing. I definitely knew that I would go through some sort of transitional phase where I might continue to look pregnant for a certain amount of time, but I just thought to myself, alright, well I'll just continue wearing maternity clothes for as long as I need to. But it wasn't that easy. When I got home from the hospital, I didn't even want to wear leggings. I just wanted to wear a comfy dress that I could easily nurse in. And I also thought it was kind of weird that no one really talks about their recovery. But here I am now, 2.5 months postpartum, and thanks to my 30-day challenge, I really learned a lot. Here's what I learned. There could be many different reasons why you don't want to get back into your wardrobe. Maybe you're uninspired by what you have, or maybe you're afraid of how things might fit. And that's exactly how I've been feeling ever since I had Isla. But the only way to know for sure is if you open up that closet door, grab something, and try it on. You can start with a flowy dress or something that's equally as comfortable. It doesn't really matter. Just grab something, put it on, and see how you feel. My 30-day challenge forced me to do this because while I know it's okay to repeat outfits, I found myself wanting to avoid it as much as possible, or at least style a piece of clothing differently from the way I wore it before because it would all be on Instagram. So it made me dig more into my closet and both confirm thoughts that I already had and revealed new ones. I thought I might be okay with wearing my maternity clothes again, but when I opened up the closet and took a look, I just realized I was sick of them. There was one maternity dress that I actually wore, but majority were non-maternity flowy dresses that I wore during my pregnancy. The other thing was that I felt like my maternity dresses just made me feel like I should be pregnant again. And some of them were clingy around the stomach area, which was completely fine while I was pregnant, but not now. In any case, it just didn't make me feel good, so I steered completely clear of them. Now, as I kept trying things on, especially during the challenge, I found that my fear of things not fitting like they once used to was completely valid because they don't. At least not right now anyways. There's so many women on Instagram who are around the same postpartum age as me and they're already wearing their jeans, their trousers, basically anything that fits snugly around the waist, and all I kept thinking was, when am I gonna feel comfortable in that stuff? And I know Instagram can be kind of difficult for that sort of thing, but it's a part of what I do, so it's hard to avoid. In any case, I had to convince myself to stop comparing. I need to just be okay with the way things fit now and just know that it's for the time being. Worst case scenario, I can always get another size, but my point here is just that getting into your closet again is great, even if it confirms your worst fears, because now you can actually do something about it. The good news is that even though some things may not fit or feel as comfortable as they once did, there are many things that still do. And if you feel like you have to repeat clothes, it's totally fine, just change up your accessory and shoe. Here are 5 things for you to try. Number 1 are flowy dresses. I've always loved flowy dresses, whether it was pre-pregnancy or during, and they work just as well postpartum. So wear them again as much as you can and layer them up as you need to in the colder months. Number 2 are, of course, leggings. Especially the high-waisted ones, as they cover your stomach and can be worn with t-shirts, blouses, and button-downs. They're also a great incentive to get back into fitness wear. Number 3 are trousers with elastic bands. I didn't wear any during my 30-day challenge because it was generally too warm, but here are some pictures with me wearing them from just a few days ago. Like leggings, they can also be worn with t-shirts and button-downs. Number 4 are A-line skirts. A-line skirts are absolutely amazing because even ones that are not meant to be high-waisted still look great when they're worn higher up because they still drape away from your lower half. Number 5 are denim. This one's a little bit more difficult because if your denim is too tight right now, then it'll just feel uncomfortable, but you can give it a go and see how long you last in them. The good thing is that because they're fitted, they'll tuck everything in like leggings, but it's really just based on how you feel with them on. Postpartum belly binding is very common here in Asia. I did consider it, but you have to book in advance and it's actually quite expensive for something that I was so unsure of, so I didn't do it. But a few weeks after I had Isla, I was on Instagram of course, and I saw that Jessica Alba wore the Spanx waist cinchers after each baby that she had. So I thought to myself, hey, if she's gonna try something like that and looks so amazing, I should give it a try. So I went to this store called Mother Court in Hong Kong, and for $90 US, I bought the Belly Bandit corset. You can get it in the States and it comes in 5 different sizes and with a bunch of clasps in the back that you're meant to tighten as you go. The purpose of this is that it's meant to make your body go back to its new normal. I can't say it'll work for everybody because I don't really know, but I like to think it worked for me. I thought it made me look amazing underneath my clothes, and I was actually able to tighten it to the last set of clasps. But towards the end, it did look a bit funny. This front part started protruding here, and it was hard to wear over leggings and hard to breastfeed with. So I gave it a shot for 4 weeks and then quickly discarded it. That said, I do think it worked for me, so if you think you need it, definitely give it a try. Now, even though there are a lot of things you can wear, especially as we just discussed, a lot of us want to rush to work out again, myself included. But if you are going through postpartum recovery, it's so important to remember that your body really just went through a lot. So you have to get an okay from a doctor before you get back to your workout routine. And if your insurance covers it, I would also ask your physician for a referral to a physiotherapist so they can check your abdominal wall and pelvic floor and perhaps recommend exercises if you need it. And the biggest thing to remember is that you need to be patient with yourself. Postpartum recovery and just getting back into your closet is a process in and of itself with a ton of ups and downs. It will be very frustrating and stressful at times, so you have to be kind to yourself and just know that it'll take time. If you do, however, find that you're having more negative thoughts than normal or are crying more than normal, please reach out to your doctor or therapist because it can be really great just to get the objective support and help. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I know it was longer than normal, but I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, please add them below, or you can email me or DM me on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and talk soon.